Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Friday night hockey, and then we'll make some picks for Saturday. There's 15 games on the board for Saturday. Friday, we had Winnipeg against Montreal. Montreal won that game 5-3. We got that one wrong. Colorado over San Jose 3-0. We got that one right. Vegas ended up losing to Arizona 3-0. We got that one wrong. And then the Kings 2-1 over Anaheim. We got that one right. Best bet was Winnipeg. We got it wrong. So the record goes to 35-29. Overall picks, we split 2-2. Record goes to 271 and 219. And my parlay, we got two wrong. Winnipeg and Vegas did not come through. The LA Kings did come through. Saturday, 15 games, tons of opportunity. Let's make some picks. Buffalo against Boston. Boston 8-2-0 in their last 10 current two-game winning streak. Swayman listed to be in net, confirmed to be in net actually for Boston. Against Buffalo, who are 3-6-1 in their last 10 current three-game losing streak. Luukkonen listed to be in net for Buffalo. They're in 8th with 33 points in the Mutual East. Mass Mutual East, Boston in 4th with 64 points. Thursday, Bruins defeated the Sabres 5-2. This will be the last time these teams meet this season. Sabres have just won once. The Bruins have won 6. Krejci with 6 points in his last 5 for Boston. Marchand with 3 goals in his last 5. Reinhart playing well for the Sabres. He's got 6 goals, 7 points in his last 5. Buffalo has some pretty good names out with injury, and they're not going to rush anyone back with where they're at in 8th place right now. Should be an easy win for Boston. Boston to win the game is my first pick. Next game, Tampa against Detroit. Detroit 4-3-3 in their last 10 current one-game losing streak. Bernier listed to be in net for Detroit against Tampa, who are 7-3-0 in their last 10 current four-game winning streak. Vasilevsky listed to be in net for Tampa. In the Discover Central, Tampa sits 3rd with 70 points. Detroit 7th with 43 points. Lightning coming off win number 4 on Thursday when they played Dallas, and they won that game 3-0. Red Wings played Carolina on Thursday, and Carolina ended up with a 3-1 win there. Back-to-back here, beginning of a back-to-back as teams play again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last time that these teams meet this season. Tampa has won 4, Detroit has won twice. Vasilevsky has a crazy record against Detroit this season. He's 4-0 with a 1.49 goals against average and a .935 save percentage. So I'm going goalie here, and I'm going to go Tampa. I think Detroit's going to show up and play a game. I think Bernier will show up and play well, but I think Tampa's going to win the game. I'll look at Detroit on the puck line, plus 1.5 for sure. Next game, Battle of New York. New York Rangers against the New York Islanders. The Islanders are 4-5-1 in their last 10 current one-game winning streak. Varlamov listed to be in net for the Islanders. The Rangers are 7-3-0 in their last 10 current one-game losing streak. Gorgaev confirmed to be in net for the Rangers. They're in 5th with 58 points in the Mass Mutual East. Islanders in 3rd with 65 points. Teams played each other on Thursday, and the Islanders found the back of the net. They won that game 4-0. Rangers have only won twice in this series. The Islanders have won 5 times, and this is the last regular season game for these two as well. Beauvillier with 3 assists, 3 goals in his last 5 for the Islanders. Islanders are a 2nd goals against. And I know the Islanders have lots of problems with closing games and winning in regulation and putting the puck in the net. But against the Rangers, they seem to have figured that out. In the last 2 games, they've outscored the Rangers 10-1. So they're no problem putting the puck in the net there. And I think the Rangers have come to the conclusion they're not making the playoffs, unfortunately. And I'm a big Rangers fan, but I got to go the Islanders here. I'm picking the Islanders home team to win the game. Next game, New Jersey against Philadelphia. Philadelphia is 3-6-1 in their last 10 current 2-game losing streak. Elliott confirmed to be in net for Philadelphia against New Jersey. That's 2-7-1 current 2-game winning streak. Blackwood listed to be in net there in 7th with 39 points in the Mass Mutual East. Philadelphia in 6th with 51 points. This is a 4th game in a 4-game set between these two. The Devils are up 2-1 in the set, winning the last one 5-3 on Thursday. The Devils have won 3. The Flyers have won 3. I see the Devils winning again. They seem to have Philadelphia figured out. And, I mean, even the one game that they won was a 1-goal game, and it required extra time. I like the Devils here as an upset. New Jersey to win the game. That's my pick. Next game, Pittsburgh against Washington. Washington 7-2-1 in their last 10 current overtime decisions. Samsonov listed to be in net for Washington. Pittsburgh 7-2-1 in their last 10 current one-game winning streak. Jari listed to be in net there in 2nd with 69 points. Listed in 2nd, tied with Washington for 69 points. They both got 69 points. On Thursday, when these teams met, it was a back-and-forth game and ended up with Pittsburgh on top, winning the game 5-4 in overtime. Again, final regular season match for these two. Penguins have won 5. Capitals have only won twice. Two top teams here. The last game was pretty balanced as far as shots go. It was 37-35 in favor for Washington. What else I think is in favor for Washington here is Ovechkin should be back. Carlson should be back. I see Washington getting a win here. I'm going to go home team, Washington to beat Pittsburgh this time. Next game, Columbus against Carolina. Carolina 6-1-3 in their last 10 current 2-game winning streak. Nedeljkovic listed to be in net for Carolina against Columbus, who are 1-7-2 in their last 10 current 1-game winning streak. Morris Lickens listed to be in net there in 8th with 42 points in the Discover Central. Carolina in first with 73 points. Blue Jackets have not played since Tuesday when they played a long game, ended up in a shootout against Detroit. They won that game 1-0. The Canes, they played Thursday. They also played Detroit. They beat Detroit 3-1. Another last regular season game here. Blue Jackets have won 3 games. The Canes have won 4. Aho leading Carolina with 7 assists, 3 goals in his last 5. Canes have got points in their last 9 consecutive games, and they're looking to finish strong. Columbus, they're making tea times. They're done. Carolina's going to win this game. Carolina, home team's my pick. Next game, Ottawa against Montreal. Montreal's 4-6-0 in their last 10 current 1-game winning streak. Jake Allen could be in that, or Caden might. I'm not sure. I think Allen could be in that. Primeau might be. Caden Primeau, I think his name is. I think might be in that young guy. I think he's played once, and I think he lost. He'll be looking for his first win if they do put him in net. For Ottawa, I think we're going to see Forsberg in net. If not, it'll be Hogberg. They're in 6th with 42 points in the Scotia North. Montreal sits in 4th with 53 points. Senators played Vancouver on Wednesday. They doubled up. Vancouver won that game 6-3. Canadians here are on a back-to-back. They played Winnipeg on Friday night. They won that game 5-3. Senators have a 5-3 lead in this season series with 2 games to play. Teams last met April 17th, and Ottawa won that game 4-0. Tkachuk leading Ottawa with 6 points in his last 5. Brown with 3 goals in his last 5. Ottawa plays a solid 60 full minutes of hockey, and they play fast and hard. Montreal on a back-to-back here. I don't see them getting a win. I see Ottawa winning this game. Visiting teams my pick. Next game, Vancouver against Toronto. Toronto 5-3-2 in their last 10 current 4-game winning streak. Campbell listed to be in net. They could put Riddick in net. He only had 16 shots last game, so we'll see. They might let Campbell rest another day. Vancouver 3-6-1 in their last 10 current 3-game losing streak. Demko listed to be in net. They're in 7th with 41 points in the Scotia North. Toronto in 1st with 69 points. Leafs defeated the Canucks 4-1 on Thursday. Series all knotted up 4 games apiece. Vancouver has won every game that's been played in Vancouver. Toronto's won every game that's been played in Toronto. Marner leading Toronto with 4 goals, 8 points in his last 5. Toronto's in a good, healthy place right now and a happy place. I see Toronto winning this game. Home team, that's my pick. Next game, we got San Jose against Colorado. Colorado 6-4-0 in their last 10 current 1-game winning streak. Dubnyk listed to be in net for Colorado against San Jose, who are 2-7-1, current 1-game losing streak. Cole Shinosh listed to be in net for San Jose. They're in 6th with 45 points in the Honda West. Colorado in 2nd with 68 points. Back-to-back games here for this Honda West division. Avalanche blanked the Sharks 3-0 on Friday. Colorado has won 4 here. San Jose has only won once. McKinnon leading the Avalanche with 7 assists, 2 goals in his last 5. You got to like Colorado here. Dubnyk, actually, I've never been a big Dubnyk fan, but he's been playing okay for Colorado. I don't think he's going to be their top guy ever, but he's doing okay. I see Colorado winning the game. That's my pick. Next game, St. Louis against Minnesota. Minnesota 7-1-2 in their last 10 with an overtime decision. Talbot listed to be in net for Minnesota. St. Louis 7-3-0 in their last 10 4-game winning streak is their streak. Binnington listed to be in net there in 4th with 52 points in the Honda West. Minnesota in 3rd with 66 points. Blues had another impressive win on Thursday against the Wild, 5-4 in overtime. Wild won the first game in this series, and in April, actually, the Blues won 2 games in St. Louis and 2 in Minnesota. Fiala for the Wild with 4 assists, 7 points in his last 5. Kaprizov with 5 goals in his last 5. O'Reilly for the Blues, though, he's playing well, 5 goals, 8 points in his last 5. Krug with 6 assists. Tarasenko, I think, is going to be out. Dunn is going to be out for sure. And I just can't see Minnesota letting it happen again. And again, kind of like the Battle of New York, I'm a Blues fan, but I just think Minnesota's going to win this game. I'm picking Minnesota. That's my pick. Home team. Next game, Florida against Chicago. Chicago's 4-5-1 in their last 10 with an overtime decision. Lankinen listed to be in net. Florida 7-2-1 in their last 10 current 2-game winning streak. Bobrovsky listed to be in net for Florida. They're in 2nd with 71 points in the Discover Central. Chicago in 6th with 50 points. Thursday was a good game between these two. Ended in a 4-3 overtime win for the Panthers. Final game again between these two. Panthers have won 5, Hawks have won 2. Florida only 2 points behind Carolina in this division and currently third in the league. Huberdeau with 7 assists, 9 points in his last 5. Barkov with 5 goals in his last 5. I like Florida here, visiting team, just to win the game. Chicago, again, they're not making the playoffs. Florida, I think they're battling to stay up top and maybe even claim, we'll see. I think other teams have got games in hand. I like Florida, though. Visiting team to win that game. Dallas and Nashville next game. Nashville 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Saros listed to be in net for Nashville against Dallas, who are 6-3-1, current 2-game losing streak. Kudobin listed to be in net. They're in 5th with 54 points in the Discover Central. Nashville in 4th with 56 points. Stars suffered a 3-0 loss to Tampa on Thursday. Predators have not played since Tuesday when they had Florida come to town, and Florida won that game 7-4. Another final regulation game between these two clubs. Stars have won 3 games. Predators have won 4. Robertson with 4 assists, 5 points in his last 5. Potential Rookie of the Year, some think. Granlund with 5 assists, 7 points in his last 5 for Nashville. I like Nashville here. Saros has been one of the top goaltenders in the league. And between these two, I like this position for Nashville. I'm taking Nashville, home team, to win the game. Next game, Vegas against Arizona. Arizona, 3-7-0, current 1-game winning streak. Darcy Kemper listed to be in net for Arizona against Vegas, who are 9-1-0, current 1-game losing streak. Fleury listed to be in net for Vegas. They're in first with 72 points in the Honda West. Arizona in 5th with 49 points. Coyotes ended Vegas' winning streak on Friday night by blanking them 3-0. Not only did the Coyotes end their winning streak, it was also the first win for the Coyotes in this series. Vegas has not been the same team when they're not at home. I mean, they've won lots of games away as well, but at home they're just, I think, a better team. It's impressive that the Coyotes got a 3-0 win against a Vegas team that sits first in goals against. And I'm not blaming Leonard. I think he played a good game. I mean, I think he faced 32 shots. So I don't know. I just see Arizona pulling out another one. I mean, they're so excited. They won a game in Vegas, getting their winning streak broke. I'm going Arizona to win again. Underdog team, home team, Arizona to win. Next game, LA Kings against Anaheim. Anaheim 3-7-0 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Ryan Miller confirmed to be in net. He's also confirmed he's retiring at the end of this seaseason. The Kings are 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Quick listed to be in net. They're in 7th with 44 points in the Honda West. Anaheim in 8th with 37 points. 4th game here Saturday in this 4-game set. The Kings lead this set 2-1, winning Friday night 2-1. Kopitar scoring winner with 56 seconds left in the game. Final game between these two teams. Kings have won 4, Ducks have won 3 times. It's not a game I'm excited about in any way, but I like the Kings here. Kings again to win. That's my pick, visiting team. And I think we come to the last game, the Battle of the West. Calgary against Edmonton. Edmonton 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Mike Smith listed to be in net for Edmonton. Calgary 6-4-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Markstrom listed to be in net for Calgary. They're in 5th with 47 points in the Scotia North. Edmonton in 2nd with 60 points. Thursday, Calgary won the Battle of the West again. They beat Edmonton 3-1. Last regular season game for these two teams, Flames have won 4. Edmonton has won 5. Calgary did a good job keeping McDavid quiet on Thursday, but with 8 assists, 5 goals in his last 5 games, I find it hard to see them do that again. I know the Flames have won the last 2 meetings. They won 3-1 here the other night and 5-0 before that. I just see Edmonton coming out really, really hard, and McDavid's going to come out with wanting to prove something. I'm going Edmonton. Edmonton to beat Calgary. That's my pick. Next game, Kings over Anaheim, Arizona over Vegas, Nashville over Dallas, Florida over Chicago, Minnesota over St. Louis, Colorado over San Jose, Toronto over Vancouver, Ottawa over Montreal, Carolina to beat Columbus, Washington to beat Pittsburgh, New Jersey to beat Philadelphia, the Islanders to beat the Rangers, Tampa to beat Detroit, and Boston to beat Buffalo. I'm actually going to go the Nashville game as my best bet, and I'm going to do a few different things. I'm going to go, I locked one in already. I got Carolina puck line minus 1.5 at 1.86, Detroit puck line plus 1.5 at 2.05, and then I went Nashville money line at 1.9. I'm going to do something with Ottawa, Washington, and Toronto, but the odds for the Ottawa and Washington game aren't out yet. And then I'm going to do a Minnesota money line and Edmonton money line, just those two. Hope everyone has a great Saturday, great weekend. Good luck with your picks. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.